Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of the Behind the Boards podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Ehlers. And throughout this 2021 Holy Family Boys hockey season, I will be taking you through behind the scenes with the team, game previews, coaching interviews, player interviews, and really all that good stuff. As I said, it will be a weekly podcast, so this is the podcast for the week the episode for the week of January 10th, 2021. Starting off, I want to give a huge thanks to John Blood for really making this podcast happen, as well as giving us the platform of the Holy Family Hockey YouTube channel. First, looking at the top returners for the Holy Family team. First off, our thoughts and prayers are with Noel Ron as he sustained a wrist injury in practice earlier this week. The doctors say he will be out for about a month, so hopefully the team will have him back by section time and most likely even before that. Nick Blood, junior forward, returns. He had 13 goals and 18 assists last season, as well as a really, really impressive Elite League hockey season this summer with Minneapolis St. Paul Magazine. He had 6 goals and 6 assists. On his team was also Noel Ron, who had 4 assists. And the third and final Holy Family player that played on Elite League, Luke Roloffs, played for Twin Cities Orthopedics, who was the best team going into playoffs, as he added 5 assists for the team. Ben Redden, of course, the hero of the 2019 playoffs against Minnetonka and Prior Lake, comes back. He had 10 goals and 11 assists last season. Jacob Cameron, although he was injured for about a third of the games last season, he will also be returning as he had 12 points. Also with 12 points was Grant Limke and Mark Lund, 2 big physical senior forwards. Charlie Lindbergh, really a guy who, he plays forward sometimes, defense sometimes. He can play all over the ice. Had also a double-digit point season last year with 2 goals and 8 assists. Also, some JV guys from last season that got the promotion this year. Ryder Ferguson, Mark Ron, and Ethan Hall. They all did get some varsity action last year, but this year they will permanently be on varsity, which will be super exciting. Also new to the team this year is our 2 transfers. Of course, our new starting goalie, Jack Olson, played for Benilde St. Margaret's last year. He played in 3 games, totaling 111 minutes. He was credited with 2 wins, 0 losses, 0 ties, so solid few games that he played last year. He had 1 shutout with a .933 save percentage. In addition will be sophomore forward Parker Osborne, who played Bantams last year at Mound. This summer with the Minnesota Walleye 15 AAA team, he had 17 goals and 27 assists, totaling up to 44 points in 17 games, which is absolutely incredible. That's close to that's about like 3 points a game, which is insane for a AAA player. Along with the new guys come new uniforms, so we'll try to get a picture up of the new Under Armour uniforms. They are amazing. Rumor has it that the guys will have their last names on the back of the jerseys, which will be a super cool touch. I really like the top right, the cross that we wear in our school uniforms. That's an awesome piece. And now we will be previewing the 2 games this week between 2 teams that both went to state last year, Hutchinson for single A and St. Thomas Academy for double A respectively. First Hutchinson on Thursday. The Fire handled them pretty easily last year, 11-0 win. They really only have one significant returner in Hayden Jensen, the senior forward. He had 16 goals and 14 assists last year. He's a dangerous guy that if he gets free, he's going to get the puck to the net, and who knows what happens once it gets there. Also, their goaltender, Austin Hagen, he went 13-5-1 last season with a .911 save percentage. And then, of course, for the Saturday game at 3 o'clock, the first home game of the season versus St. Thomas Academy. As you know, their most dangerous weapon is for sure Jackson Hallam, drafted this year into the NHL by the Vegas Golden Knights. Last year, he led the team in points with 18 goals and 17 assists. That's a guy that the Fire will have to shut down. Also returning is their backup goalie Karsten Lardy, excuse me. He went 4-2 last season, 4 wins, 2 losses, with a .915 save percentage and 2 shutouts. He is expected to be their starter, so as Tommy Aiken, their starter last year, did graduate. Along with those two, another couple really important returners for the Cadets this year will be Jared Wright, who was second on the team in points with 6 goals and 18 assists, as well as junior forward Tyler Graham, number 9, who had a pretty decent year last year with 7 goals and 8 assists. And that will be the end of our first episode. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Please tune in for next week's episode, as we will be going over just kind of like an overview of the 2 games this week against Hutchinson and the Cadets of St. Thomas Academy, as well as previewing next week's games against Orono and Hastings. Thank you, everybody, and God bless.